here's to hope, but I just need to get my cardio done. Okay, I'm already starting to cry. I will not be competing this year.
Tempo has reached critical level. Tempo has reached critical level.
Bounce. 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 Bounce.
And I could go anywhere, anywhere.
Why are we honking? Oh, I love this little donut light. Wow.
Kids' rooms. You can put on books and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There's all like the kitchen places.
For water, Flower, and Clarice.
I really like this.
Good morning, team. We are 4 days out. I'm kidding. It is 6:03 currently on Monday, the 15th. We did IKEA yesterday. It was so much fun. Big ass store. Big ass store. Went in there with no plan, left with bees. 2 to be exact. So I just finished my cardio. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. The gym is fucking packed. I almost died from a spider that jumped from the ceiling and anyway, Leo has a very busy week today. He has his field day today, graduation tomorrow, and then the last day of 5th grade on Wednesday, which is so fucking crazy. So currently I am going to book it home and get ready for the morning. I want to do my hair and everything. I did my check-ins, and this is the part of bodybuilding that I always struggle with it, because no matter how to the T you are with your meal plan, your cardio, everything, the scale could just go up for fun. And I'm pretty sure it's because I only got 5 hours and 13 minutes of sleep last night, because I have to take Leo to school to do all these things this week, So I just didn't get to bed in enough time. I feel like the sleep kind of fucked with the weight a little bit. It's a little frustrating, yes, but I know in my heart of hearts that it's really not that deep, especially since I will not be competing this year. At all. We are not competing in 2026. Coach and I discussed, and because of our time frame and because the shows that he wanted me to look at would be in November, December, there's just not many to pick from. There's really not. There's like 2 that I could probably do, and those are a far travel for me. So I would rather have my pick of the litter in the beginning of 2027, and that way it gives us some time to really get ahead of the game. So we're in a mini cut right now, which is why the weight kind of bugs me a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna be fine. We have time. We have plenty of time. So this is how it is. If you compete, if you bodybuild and you weigh in every week, you know how it goes when the weight changes in a way that you don't want, or it's not ideal, I guess, especially when you're in a cut. Like, that's a little frustrating, but it's okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I felt really good this morning doing my photos. I felt really good. Like, I was looking at myself in the mirror like, oh, you look good. You probably lost like 5 pounds. Like, you look amazing. And then I weigh in and I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to get ready. I don't know if I'll film any of his field day because there will be other children there, but I will be checking in with you guys when we get back, because I wanted to get my cardio out of the way today so that I could do just my lift tonight and then enjoy our free meal, because we still get those for right now. But that's the plan. I'm not competing this year. And I'm actually really fine with that. I prefer that actually because I can hit the floor running at the beginning of 2027. And we have a lot going on this year. So I think this is good. This is good for me, good for us as a family, you and me. So let's get home and get ready. Hi everyone, good morning. It is now Tuesday morning and I just dropped Leo off at school for the last Tuesday that I will ever be driving to that school, and I cried on the way to driving and dropping him off. I didn't tell him, but I was. So I am here in Tahoe from now until about noon when his graduation is. So I tried to get into one gym, but it was a really high day pass price. And as much as I would love to try that gym, it's an upper body day, so I wouldn't be utilizing it to the best of its ability. So I am actually, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that when I originally started my fitness journey, or at least attempted to when I was a lot heavier, I went to Anytime Fitness, and it's a $10 day pass, I think. And so we're back. We're back at Anytime Fitness. The same Anytime Fitness that I started going to when I first moved here. So I'm a little nervous. It's only upper body day, and then I hope they still have a Stairmaster because I will be using that for my cardio as well. Let's see what we can figure out. Maybe it's just not meant to be for me to ever go to a Planet Fitness or an Anytime Fitness ever again. I swear. Their member hours are 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for a gym. Or they're like their office hours. So I can't even get in if I wanted to. Motherfuck. So instead, change of plans. We are going to Gym Love, which is also located in Tahoe. I've also been there one other time, 7 years ago. So we're gonna try that. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Take number 2. We're gonna try Gym Love. I have not been there in a hot minute. Last time I was there, I was still very new to the gym scene, so I didn't really know what to think of it. Here's to hoping. I just need to get my cardio done without driving all the way down the hill, wasting gas and time to I just want to hit an upper body day. And Anytime Fitness was honestly my last resort there. So let's go to Gym Love. Let's go. Okay, so I do remember this bathroom. They have Tampax tampons. Like, if you know, you know, that's the GOAT brand. This gym has one bathroom, and it is unisex. It is really nice. The AC was absolutely blasting in this gym, so I could not complain, even an ounce of the size. It was very, very small. The cardio room was all the way upstairs, but these Stairmasters were top tier, like the best make and model that I've ever used, aside from Summit. This is a really good choice. It made my cardio go by a lot faster. The view was of Tahoe. It was beautiful. It was right up by a window. So it was pretty awesome. It made me miss living in Tahoe so much. I know I would never live here again, but it's just beautiful. You know what it's like in Tahoe this time of year? Look at all that pollen. All that green pollen. Also, this is the gym that we just went to. I remember it being smaller, but it's definitely a lot smaller than I remember. Was great. Like, it was so air conditioned that I really have no room to complain because it was cold as ice in there. Incredible. The only machines that they did not have that I really needed, well, that I really like, is the lateral raises. I love the machine to do lateral raises with. It helps me control it a lot better. I mean, it was upper body day, so I really didn't need much. Everything I could technically do with dumbbells. The cable machine that they did have was a little sticky, so the resistance on that was a little painful, so I didn't really get as good of a workout as I would have because I was just fighting it the whole time. But it was super air conditioned. They were so nice to let me in. I only have tap to pay on my phone and they don't take tap to pay, so he let me in at a local price, which was free, because I told him, I was like, well, I used to live here, but I moved off the hill. He was gonna charge me for a traveler day pass, but then I didn't have tap to pay, so he's like, I'll just put you as a local It's fine. I was like, you're the best. Thank you so much. It is now 10:09, so I'm going to start heading over to Leo's school to grab a parking spot because I know that's going to get crazy towards graduation. I have my meal in the back. I have my in-car meal warmer, so I'm going to be utilizing that as well. And I'll show you guys that again. I showed you once before, but I'll show you again. The Stairmaster, though, at that gym, really nice. I love a good Stairmaster, and I had, like, it was in front of a window, so I got a view of Tahoe, which is chef's kiss. My cardio went by so fast. So let's get to Leo's school, and I'm just going to hang out there for a little bit, and then I'll pick the camera back up when I make my meal and show you guys my lunchbox or whatever. Okay, so I am going to now get my lunch ready. I have to turn on my car. Okay. This is just to heat it up. Don't worry, I'm not like excessively leaving my car on. So this lunchbox I got actually from Amazon, I think. It's gosh, I don't even know what brand this is. I know I mentioned it before in another vlog, but I love this thing. I think it's great. My only beef with it, which I'm sure is avoidable if I just sprayed it with Pam, but my food does get stuck in here sometimes. Okay. So you open this little spot up. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, you open this spot up here. Oh, I just got dust in my nose. I'm going to plug that in, turn this button, and it's heating up. So, I've got my meal here. We also got our check-ins yesterday, and there's no changes to my food. So, we are leaving it the same. I've got my food here. I wish it could just heat up in the plastic that I bring because I feel like it's extra dishes that I have to, you know, deal with. But now I just leave it plugged in. The little blue light is on. It takes about 15-ish minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for it to officially heat up. So once I start smelling it, there's also like a little like steam area for when it comes out. Yeah, usually it takes about 15-ish minutes, so I'm just going to sit here. Callie's on her way from work. She took her bike to work, and she's going to meet us here so that we can both cry together during this graduation. I'm going to try to film some for my own personal memories and everything, and get some pictures of Leo, and just, I'm going to get emotional because this is our baby boy. This is the little boy that's grown up on YouTube. Like, you guys have seen him grow up on YouTube, which is so crazy. I have created home videos on YouTube of this child, like intermittently here and there. Oh my god, it's just so, it's so nuts. He's going to a big kid's school, and okay, I'm already starting to cry and it's not even time yet. It is only 11:16. The graduation doesn't start until like 12-ish, so I'm gonna heat this up. I can already start to smell it, and Callie's on her way here on the bike, and I will film some. I don't know if I'll be able to post any of it because I obviously don't want to get any other kids in the shot because their privacy, and, you know, maybe get some of just Leo. I don't know. I'm just so proud of him. I am so proud of how far he's come through the IEPs, through us fighting this school to get him tested for learning challenges and curves. It's been such a process to go through with his school of getting him on an IEP with all the assistance in reading and math and understanding. He's got dyslexia, so it's been a struggle. It's been a challenge. He's been behind in reading grades almost his entire time here, and just in the last 2 years he has over-exceeded his reading, and oh, I'm just so over the moon proud of him. He's put in so much work. And I know that he's woken up almost every single morning. I hate school, I don't want to go. I am so proud of how far he's come and just how much he's grown and how smart he is and how kind he is and how incredible he is. And I am just so lucky to have him as my son. And I'm so beyond lucky that I get to see every single milestone of his. Okay. I'm gonna wait until this heats up, and then hopefully I won't be crying when I turn the camera back on. So I can feel a little bit of heat coming out of this, but It's not too big, it's not too bulky, it's actually really nice, and I feel it heating up on the sides, so it's important to like mix it and everything. Did I even bring a spoon in my car somewhere? I have to, otherwise I'm gonna be eating it with my hands. Okay, it's heated up, and we got the goods, and I can know it's heated up because when I move it around it steams a little bit. So yeah, this is my meal. I'm gonna be a little behind on meals today just because of this graduation, but not by much. It's gonna be fine. Lifesaver, if you don't have a microwave or access to one, that's my lunchbox. So I'm gonna eat this and then wait for Callie to get here. Then we're gonna go and watch little man graduate.